remember that. Freak its own.
Welcome, basketball fans. It's Halloween, and we've got a treat for you. It's the opening of the NBA season. So it's the Warriors now. Thompson outside, 18 feet out. The shot by Curry, no good.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Throw down inside.
Well, both of these guys had what I call in the gym range, or you could refer to them as snipers, just deadly from behind the three-point line. They line it up and knock him down.
The Warriors making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Corey Brewer's checked in for Houston. Bayless comes in for James Harden.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide-open opportunities.
Douglas for three, and that one's good. And now just a 5-point Warrior lead.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
And again, no good by Golden State.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
Shot clock at 5. There's a good screen. Now the dish to Booker. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Warriors leading by 5. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Kevin, a moment ago, Steve Kerr and I were able to chat. This is their first matchup of the season against this squad, and he knows the shot blocking in the middle will certainly be an obstacle. But he said, quote, we've got to remain aggressive and continue to attack. Guys, he said that putting their bigs in high pick and rolls and shooting the open jumper with confidence will be key. We'll see how they do.
Wonderful, Doris. Thanks for the report.
You know, I think he's right to be concerned about the defense they're going up against today. I mean, it's going to take some creativity for them on offense to be able to score consistently.
I think that's their primary concern. I mean, they'd be fooling themselves if they said scoring against this D is going to be easy.
Douglas kicks to Bayless. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D. Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Pass to Thompson. Takes a 3. Shot's good. And it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. And it's good. Thompson's got 8 points.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen.
Your Warriors, girls.
That's painful.
And McLemore, he's checked in for the Warriors. Rockets trail by 10. Will it go? And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here is Livingston. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Douglas with the steal. Banked in off the glass.
Well, I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Warriors leading by 6. Here is Livingston. He feeds it to Plumlee. Down low, deflects the pass. Capella dishes to Bayless. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
A chance here to check out how the Rockets ranked in the NBA last season. 4th in three-point field goal percentage. 8th in second chance points. And they were in the top 10 in team blocks. Not elite level, but pretty good nonetheless.
And talking about their three-point percentage, really a hallmark, I think, of successful offenses in today's NBA. And they use that shot to a devastating effect all season long.
Rockets trail by 5. He kicks it to Douglas. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the first. Here is Livingston. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Shots good by McLemore.
He just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Now here's Douglas.
Move the ball. Stick it
And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Warriors leading by 5. Livingston kicks to Iguodala. And the wide open shot from Green. Green missing again.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Houston moving it around. 29 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Douglas can't hit. The Warriors shooting to start out this game about 43%. There's McLemore. They grab their own miss. Plumlee the pass to Iguodala. Plumlee with the screen. Goes back up. And it's Iguodala missing.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have
Put your hands together.
And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range. You told us about his...
Anywhere 5-6 feet.
I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
The roof is up right now, guys. It's raining in here. A lot of threes through the first.
Hey, sometimes when it rains, it pours, and they have not let up from beyond the arc.
Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. McLemore is out there with Steph Curry. And it's Laverne in at the center. So that's the group out there for Golden State. That's good.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Kicks it to Green. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. And both free throws good for Green. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Douglas with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Now Douglas.
Sticking too much.
The Warriors pull it in. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Curry kicks to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And it's 7 points for Draymond Green.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And that one is good by Beasley.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Green kicks to Thompson. Here's Iguodala in the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
What a night so far for Douglas. 10 points and a steal.
And he's really put together a nice combination of points at the free throw line, but also getting the assist.
Can you say fundamentals clinic, guys?
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Curry attacking. That's a 2 from Barnes. Again, Golden State. Douglas with it. 12 points for him. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Hits the jumper in space. Douglas has got 4 points in the quarter.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
Beasley against Iguodala. Left side Curry. 4 on the clock. Releases. And it's Iguodala missing. Rockets trail by 6. And a wide open look for Freak. And Houston again with the bucket. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Iguodala. Another miss by Iguodala.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you can see the frustration on his face.
Unfortunately, that's been the result for him over and over, guys. He just cannot find the bottom of the basket.
And the Warriors miss again. Rockets have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. And that one's good.
And that's how the coach would draw it up on the fast break from start to finish.
Yeah, and what a finish it was, guys. Really nicely done.
Golden State's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Up top, Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
I tell you what, folks. I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
Douglas for 3. Rebound by Iguodala. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Curry can't get it to go.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
You know, he can be a little hesitant near the rim. We saw it there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up quite strong enough.
That shot is off. Like 6 others he's attempted tonight, he has but 1 basket. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Harden. Douglas has got the game tied up here for the Rockets. Beverly, he's checked in for Freak. And we're through.
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. Everybody was really mentally prepared tonight. That shows in the scoring we got off the bench. We didn't miss a beat no matter what lineup we had in there. We're going to keep a deep rotation in the second half, so everybody stay ready. Our offense in the paint was a positive. Our entry passes were sharp, and you showed off some excellent post moves. Really nice footwork down there. The pace of the game, just to bring that up real quick, isn't a huge concern because I think we're suited to play at any speed. But somewhere in the middle of the tempo spectrum would probably be ideal. We know we can take their best punches and hang with them. Now it's time to hit them with everything we got and see how they handle it.
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to attack the rim in that first half, defenders are going to need to start building walls and being connected defensively if they want to have any chance to stop him.
Now, come on, Greg. That's much easier said than done when he's the penetrator. I mean,
Six checked in for the Rockets. Rockets trail by 6. So on the floor for Houston. Harden and Ariza filling out the perimeter. Howard is out there with Beasley. And it's Douglas in at the 1.
Sticking too much.
Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 4th assist in this one. Warriors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Outside Curry. Shot, high post, and he gets the jumper to drop. Curry's got 5 points in the quarter.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Beasley dishes to Douglas. Just 5 on the clock. And too long on the shot. Warriors leading by 5. Moving it up. Here's Curry. Finished off the break. Curry's got 10 points.
Guys, this doesn't look like the same team defensively we saw in the first half. I mean, they're flat as day-old pop.
Douglas against Curry. Lays it in without a... inch of room around him. And that's 23 points for Freak.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
From deep, Green. Shot misses. So Houston will take it the other way. Here's Ariza. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
That was some slick passing from Harden on that one.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one.
It's been a hot shooting night for them, too. I mean, they've hit a lot of those mid-range jump shots.
Rockets trail by 5. Ball stolen. The drive by Thompson. Curry with a wide open look. And the rebound goes to the Rockets.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Douglas kicks to Howard. It's Ariza on the wing. To the inside. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Ariza. Ariza's got his 3rd assist on the night. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Courtesy of the 2K leaderboard, here's a peek at the league's top scorers from a season ago. Number 1, Steph Curry. Klay Thompson 3rd.
Well, these two guys both were phenomenal last year, and either one would be a guy you want to make sure he gets the ball, especially late in a game that you want to win.
And Golden State gets called for the foul. And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. Thompson against Harden. And here's Douglas. He's got 25. Clock at 4. Steps back and fires. They get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the rejection by Harden. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden.
Tape up.
Barnes, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala.
Tape up.
And here are the Warriors now. Outside Curry. Golden State moving it around. He got right to the cup using that screen.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside.
Here's Harden. Back to Howard. Douglas for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Thompson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Douglas, the open look. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. 27 points for Freak. Warriors leading by 3. Curry with it. He's picked up by Ariza. Here's Barnes. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Houston's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. The Rockets have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
And as a unit, guys, they only shot 70% from the line over the course of last season. Not the kind of percentage that they were hoping for.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Laverne. McLemore has come in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. On the wing, Green. His 3-pointers off the mark.
It's a clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
The Rockets have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. The first free throw is good. He hits one and misses one, each at the line. The Warriors leading. Here is Livingston, looking for his first basket still in this one. And Green gets it to go.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Rockets have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. That free throw, no good.
And they're having a lot of trouble at the line today, and unfortunately, it's the kind of day we've seen this team have a lot.
He hits the second from the line. Warriors leading by 3. Here is Livingston. Over in the corner, Green. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Green's got 10 points now just in this quarter. The Rockets have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Douglas. Green with the rebound. Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
Clark, what you know about Sade? Smooth operator. But I agree with you. I think we're all seeing that right now.
Yes, indeed.
Livingston kicks to Green. Green missing again.
Move it.
Rockets trail by 5. Douglas with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Shot on the wing. The shot's good from Douglas. Douglas has got 14 points here in the second half. The Warriors shooting around 40% from the floor here. Here is Livingston, defended by Douglas. To the paint, here's Plumlee, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
That's good.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Andrew Beverly, he's checked in for Brewer.
That's his first personal foul, first team foul.
Here's McLemore. Passes to Livingston. Five on the clock, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Last year's Warriors and where they ranked in the NBA. A chance to check that out now, Kevin. First in three-point field goal percentage. First in points off turnovers. And they were ranked 3rd in team scoring. This team knows how to score the ball. Entertaining at the offensive end.
And boy, can this team light it up from the perimeter. That off-the-charts three-point percentage translates into a lot of blowout losses for their opponents.
Livingston hits both of them.
That's a familiar sight. He hardly ever wastes his chances at the line. Cashes in regularly.
Now here's Beverly. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. That's good. 1:58 left in the third. Here is Livingston, defended by Beverly. Green with a screen on Beverly. Livingston kicks to Barnes. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Rockets trail by 5. Now Beverly. He dishes it to Douglas. They get it back. Capella, and fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And guys, that was an element of his game that he could not get turned around. I mean, he was really in a funk, and it lasted all season.
Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Freak. That one is no good. Warriors leading by 4. And the pass to Plumlee. He's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for McLemore. Houston with a big group substitution here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Capella. Reza comes in for Booker. James Harden, he's checked in for Jared Bayless. And Freak subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Barnes is the stretch 4 with Green in the middle. Curry is out there with Livingston. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. That's the Warriors 5.
And what a tremendous game for Green. He's got 12 rebounds, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
Laverne, he's checked in for Golden State. Good on the second free throw.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
That's his 4th personal foul.
First free throw is good.
Freak. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Douglas.
He's having a great game at the free throw line, Kevin. His hot streak continues.
Outside Curry. Here's Barnes. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
Houston foul call. Michael Beasley. That's his third person. The team's 40. Shooting for Golden State, Harrison Barnes. With one.
And that one misses. Rockets trail by 12. Harden with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
Move the ball.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Shooting for Golden State, James Harden. With one.
They throw good. James Harden. Warriors leading by 9. Curry with it. The feed to Green. Outside Curry. Beasley with the steal. And here we go. Harden heading to the...
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And here's Douglas. Howard with a screen on Curry. Douglas, the pass to Howard. That's in, coming off a nice assist from Douglas. 14 points for Dwight Howard.
I've really appreciated their activity in the post today. I mean, their movement down low has been great.
Oh, that's right on the money. They generated a lot of easy opportunities on the inside.
Nobody near Barnes. And a miss there on the triple. Rockets trail by 7. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Good. 16 points for Howard.
He's got the touch they needed here as this one goes down to the wire.
Yeah, 4 of 4 this quarter, making buckets under duress.
Green dishes to Curry. The drive by Thompson. And here's Green outside. It's deflected. And pushing it up is Houston Rockets again in transition. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his 9th assist in the game now. Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Barnes for 3. They get the rebound. Laverne. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. It's stolen by Green. Curry against Ariza. Green with a screen for Curry. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. 13 points for Andre Iguodala.
Looks to me like they hit the refresh button here in the second half after shooting less than 40% from the field before the break.
But the defense allowed them.
You're starting to feel it from deep.
Now with the offense rejuvenated, they've got to be feeling confident.
We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate on the weak side to get there.
1:09 left in the 4th. Curry against Douglas. Back to Beasley. Feeds it to Douglas. Dishes to Beasley. Pocket 6. Shot's good.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
This may be their most important possession.
No doubt about it. As long as they don't make any major mistakes, this one's in the bag.
The drive by Green. Wide open. Can't hit. So Houston will take it the other way.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one, and they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here. Good work at the line to stretch that lead out a little bit.
Here's Douglas. Goes up off the pick. Count it.
Good job there by Harden setting that screen. Got his body right where it needed to be.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Yeah, but Greg, they didn't really have another option. I mean, I thought they did a nice job getting it in his hands and making sure he was the guy who'd go to the line.
.16 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Douglas against Curry. Great D that time from Green. And now they decide to foul intentionally. It's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game. And here are the Rockets now. Here's Douglas. The Rockets with another miss. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, and I thought good execution really played a big part throughout.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. And this broadcast has not ended just yet, as we've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson is everything you want in a swingman. Long and athletic, a staunch defender, and a terrific passer. But let's not forget what makes him truly special, that silky smooth jump shot. Thompson is pure, fellas, and he can light it up.
I don't know if there's a fan base that loves their star more than this crowd. Wow. I get jealous when he feeds off that support. Once they got behind him, he became unstoppable, man.
And that's it for our broadcast here tonight. But we're just getting started on a new season in the NBA. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you again soon.
Yeah.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
That's right, it's here, the official start of the new NBA season. I'm Ernie Johnson, excited to be here once again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith for another go-round. Tonight we'll see the Denver Nuggets playing against the Houston Rockets. And for Houston, coming into this matchup with no shortage of confidence, they won all 4 games against this team last season. It's rare to see a point guard lead the NBA in scoring, but that's exactly what Freak is doing right now. Not only that, but he's still making sure to get everybody involved. How great has this been for this kid?
I mean, only MVP candidates can lead the league in scoring at the point guard position. I mean, it's critical to his team's success. Most guys would say, well, he's shooting too much. But no, his teammates say he's not shooting enough. The only time he's not supposed to shoot the basketball, Ernie, is when he doesn't have it.
If he holds on to the scoring title and keeps running the offense like this, he'll have a claim as the best point guard in the game today. Heard it here first.
And the only time he's not shooting, Kenny, is when he doesn't have it.
No question.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Thanks for tuning in. See you later, folks.
What if he's mentally shooting?
Man in the middle, standing 6'11", number 15, Nikola Jokic. Starting at point guard, standing 6'5", number 0, Emmanuel Mudiay. The other guard, at 6'6", number 5, Will Barton. And a forward from Morehead State, number 35, the man.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another exciting broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. It's all about the Western. Here is Harden. He's coming off a 19-point game against Golden State. Again, Doris Burke spoke with Mike Malone. Doris?
A lot of his strategy is focused on Dwight Howard, and rightly so. He said, we know Dwight can do it all, and it's going to take a 5-man effort to slow him down. He can finish, block shots, rebound. The guy is almost 7 feet of pure muscle, and there is just no way to handle him one-on-one. If there is a way, the NBA hasn't discovered it yet.
Thank you, Doris. Both good from the line that time. Rockets trail by 4. Here's Douglas. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And also his assist total tells you about the job he did of keeping his head up and keeping his teammates involved.
Mudiay kicks to Gallinari. Good on the shot.
Really good awareness right there on the assist.
Here's Douglas. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim. chance to check out Freak here. Some last season stats for him. 6th in free throw percentage. And with that effortless stroke, team in three-point percentage.
And again, I mean, you got to love his commitment to excellence. I mean, he owns the free throw line. It's truly an impact part of his game.
Dellavedova dishes to Chandler. Harris outside. Back to Chandler. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dellavedova. That's good. Dellavedova's got his first 2 points of the night. Rockets trail by 6. Douglas with it. Pass to Capella. In the corner. Harden sinks the three-pointer. Harden's got 9. For Denver, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Here's Dellavedova, defended by Douglas. There's a screen to the right side. Gallinari wide open, and it's Denver scoring again.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Douglas has got his second bucket. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Dellavedova. Chandler is screen. Gallinari passes to Oliver. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Picked him clean. Dellavedova kicks to Harris. Here's Dellavedova. To the paint. Here's Oliver. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. And now a 7-point Denver lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Denver.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnovers.
While we have a chance, let's now take a look at the teams that top the league in shooting from beyond the arc. The Rockets 4th.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
That's good from Harris. Here's of Nurkic. He's checked in for the Nuggets. Houston also making some changes. Booker, he's checked in for Howard. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. And Jared Bayless subbed in for James Harden. Nurkic with the steal. And stolen by Booker. Here's Douglas. No good. And the Nuggets going the other way. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. The Nuggets leading by 9. Here's Dellavedova. Pass to Oliver. He dishes it to Chandler. They set the pick. Kicks it to Nurkic. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
Rockets trail by 9. Now Douglas. Pass to Capella. Here is Bayless. Puts up a 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
No, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
The Nuggets have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
Matthew Dellavedova. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Houston making a switch.
Substitution on the court.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Farid at the 4. Will Barton is out there with Moutier. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Ariza against Gallinari. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Douglas against Gallinari. Will it go? Douglas can't hit. The Nuggets leading by 13. Here's Moutier, and it's sent back by Howard. And a wide open look for Freak. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Douglas has got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's Barton, guarded by Hart. And again, Denver no good. Rockets trail by 10. And Freak gets it to go on the assist by Howard. Howard's got 3 assists in the game. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Moutier pass to Jokic. Drills the elbow jumper. He's got 6.
And a big height advantage right there.
You know, it's tough to bring a big man that far away from the goal, but that might be a mismatch they're willing to live with.
Here's Douglas. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Moutier. The Rockets pull it in. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, they were able to keep it close for the most part, but you could just tell they were not in sync as a unit.
Greg, you're exactly right. It couldn't have been worse, in my opinion. They didn't look fresh at any point in the game. Just seemed to be flat and listless, no spark.
There's the pick. Feeds it to Gallinari. Farid setting the pick for Gallinari. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Farid, no good.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Shoots from 14. Good on that shot. And with that, the Nugget lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Douglas.
A nice run they put together here to bring it a little closer.
Yeah, they got hot. And I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now this game's up for grabs.
Let's check out some numbers here for James Harden. Great showing for him last season. He was around 19 points a game, 7 assists and 4 rebounds, and he was their top scorer throughout last season.
Well, his teammates knew whenever they really needed a basket, just look his way.
Denver leading by 4, and Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Warriors had a huge game. He finished with 39 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. Safe to say he is out of his funk after a game like this. He'll try to keep up this pace now, guys.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game. Of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
And the pass to Moutier. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screen play. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Here's Barton. He has 5. Moutier with the basket. Moutier's got 8 points.
The defense left him just a little window to get through, and he just ducked in for the layup. Terrific job.
Screen by Howard. Here's Douglas. And it's Jokic with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
The Nuggets leading by 4. Gallinari, the open look. Hits the front of the rim and out.
There's no getting around the simple fact that that's a shot he has to knock down.
Now here's Douglas. He's guarded closely. Back to Howard. There's the feed to Douglas. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
It's been a good one for Douglas. 15 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
Both free throws good from Douglas. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3-point. Here in the second quarter so far. To the middle. Moutier with the basket. Moutier's got 10.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint. And while we have a chance, how about the numbers for Kenneth Faried? Last year, getting it done. 17th in rebounding, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. Able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And like you said, one of the better rebounders in the league as well. Displayed a tremendous work ethic that really rubbed off on his team.
For Denver, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Got a piece of it. Here's Douglas. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Even though they're trailing, they're having some success from the foul line here, and that could go a long way towards getting them back into it.
For Houston, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
And they only made 70% of their free throws as a team a season ago. Certainly room for improvement.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back.
They set the pick. Now, here's Moutier. He's got 10. 6 to shoot. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
The shot's good from Douglas.
They're in the position they're in right now thanks in no small part to the show that he's putting on in this period.
To the inside. Count it, and the Houston lead's been cut to just 1 on a basket from Jokic. 8 points for him.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Faried, a screen on Douglas. Moutier kicks to Faried, and he jams it with authority.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, the great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
And the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. Nuggets have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Now, here's Moutier, defended by Douglas.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Houston's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter.
Where's the ball? Stick it to
It's stolen by Moutier. Harris against Harden. Harris dishes to Moutier. He feeds it to Chandler, and the rejection by Douglas. And now, running up the court, Douglas pushing it up. Here's Capella, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Capella's got his first 2 points of the night. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here, the hustle stats for Houston.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And here's Moutier. He's got 12. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. That's on Dwight Howard.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Nuggets have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Houston with a big group substitution here. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Howard. Brewer comes in for Trevor Ariza. Jared Bayless has checked in for James Harden. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Freak. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Rockets lead by 2. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, a very slow start to this basketball game, but you got back in it late. How important was it to trim this lead before the half?
Meant a lot. It means I don't have to do so much to get the win next time. We got this, though. Slow start and all. In fact, I can guarantee we're going to complete this comeback the rest of the way. Y'all heard that here, all right?
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of the second half in the third quarter.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. We got a spectacular boost from the guys coming off the bench, and that's huge because it should leave us with nothing but fresh legs as we get deep into this game. I'll give you a compliment, though. The ball movement's been excellent. Love how many buckets we're getting off assists. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. If we go out there and show the killer instinct I know we have, this is not a team that can stay with us.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's been about his ability to just lock down the opponent from a defensive standpoint. A lot of shots also being blocked.
That reach he's shown, Greg, has certainly been fantastic in getting to some of these shots. I mean, he looks like he's got it.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Barton. He's got 5. Fareed at the elbow. Moutier with the ball. And another miss by Denver.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front.
Ariza with the bucket.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Douglas with the steal. And he goes in for the dunk.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Now Gallinari. No one near Moutier as he lets it go. And another miss by Denver.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
It's stolen. Here's Barton, defended by Booker. Barton kicks to Fareed. Screen by Fareed. The dish to Barton. 6 on the shot clock. Fareed, a screen on Douglas. Here's Barton. Rockets with the rebound.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
A nice shot by Howard.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
Screen by Fareed. Off the screen. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They've knocked down plenty of mid-range jumpers in this one. That's been big for them.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
And the second free throw, good. Houston leading by 11. Here's Douglas. That's good. Douglas has got 28 points for the game.
And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Here's Barton, defended by Douglas. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got in good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Denver, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Rockets making a change here. Capella's checked in. And so he hits both. Here is Harden. He's got 9. Here's Douglas. The rebound by Wilson Chandler.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul. At the line for your Nuggets, Oliver. At the line for 2.
And the first one drops. Gary Harris is checked in for Will Barton. The Rockets also changing it up. Brewer is checked in for Ariza. And Jared Bayless subbed in for James Harden.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
The shot is off.
Oh, tough D on the inside.
It sure was, Greg. No easy access to the basket when that fella's in the middle.
Dishes it to Dellavedova. Fareed, a screen on Douglas. Inside, off the screen. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
And he's good on the second. Houston leading by 8. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor, isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
4th in three-point field goal percentage. 8th in second chance points. And they were in the top 10 in team blocks. Not elite level, but pretty good nonetheless.
And talking about their three-point percentage, really a hallmark, I think, of successful offenses in today's NBA. And they use that shot to a devastating effect all season long.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And count it, 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
And, Greg, those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Here's Dellavedova. Pass to Oliver. Cuts off the pass. Bayless the pass to Douglas. And he gets the bucket. Douglas has got 11 points here in just the second half.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Here's Dellavedova. He kicks it to Harris. And it's blocked by Douglas. And now running up the court, Douglas pushing it up. And he gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 17.
Well, that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, nice job there, Greg. Recognizing the opportunity was there to push it, and then excellent execution.
Nurkic a screen on Douglas. On the wing, Harris to stop the run. Harris missing again. Rockets leading by 17. Douglas, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Douglas has got 39.
Wow, just look at that lead. Both ends, they have been the team in control.
Yeah, and they put the fans simply on mute. They've not had anything to cheer about, and they've been silent.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Four on the shot clock. Elbow shot. Shot is off. Now Denver takes it the other way. Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game, and the next game it'll be played in Los Angeles. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And the foul called on Freak. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Michael Beasley, he's checked in for Trevor Booker. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today. There's a glaring discrepancy between these teams in that area of the game.
And it's been the difference. That's what's enabled them to build such a big lead, no doubt about it.
Denver with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Douglas with the steal. To the middle. And Bayless with the basket, the assist by Douglas. Douglas has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. The Nuggets shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Poked away. The shot by Chandler, wide open. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Houston leading by 16. Here's Douglas. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that.
Here's Dellavedova.
Nuggets call timeout.
Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for the Rockets. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Farid at the 4. Boudier out there with Will Barton. That's the group on the floor for Denver.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
And so here's Denver. Now here's Moutier. The 10-footer. And it's sent back by Howard. Here's Goodwin. Missed it. Even after all those chances. Rockets have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Got that bucket in no time at all. 46 points for Freak.
They're perfectly content to keep going to that mid-range jumper. If the defense is going to give it to them, they'll take it all day.
And it's about getting open looks, and they've used that shot with great effect here tonight.
Now, here is Gallinari. Guarded closely.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That free throw good from Gallinari. Gallinari hits them both. The Rockets have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Pass to Decker. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. For Denver, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter here, going 0 for 4 so far. Moutier with the ball. Out defended by Freak. Now, here is Gallinari. Defense right on him. 5 to shoot. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Douglas can't hit. Tipped away. And it's out of bounds for the Nuggets as Denver retains possession.
Hold on, what?
And the Rockets making a change here. Adams checked in. The Nuggets shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Moutier dishes to Rivers. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Denver, Rivers. 2 shots.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. The Rockets shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And the call will be against Emmanuel Moutier. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now here's Douglas. Defense is right there. He feeds it to Booker. Adams right side. 6 to shoot. Here's Douglas. Another miss by Houston. The Nuggets now on offense. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. Gallinari against Adams. Now, here is Gallinari. He's guarded closely. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Houston ball.
Rockets have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Here's Douglas. Here's Howard. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Denver, Dwight Howard. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. So he gets them both.
You look at what Howard has done so far. 8 rebounds and 2 blocks. He's piling up the rejections to go along with the tremendous work he's done on the glass.
It's been about the paint and the way he's been able to control it all game long.
A free throw good from Moutier.
Taking 2 shots.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And for Houston, they're shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Screen by Howard. Inside, got a piece of it. And now Gallinari pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force.
Douglas, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Douglas has got 48.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's covered closely. He dishes it to Moutier. They set the pick. Shot clock at 6. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
Rockets have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Here's Douglas. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
That's his second personal foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Keep it up.
Both free throws good from Douglas. Denver with the ball. Moutier kicks to Gallinari. The 15-footer off the left rim and out.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Goodwin with the steal. And now here's Goodwin, the fast break chance. And here's Gallinari. Yes, and the foul. Howard. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game. So for the Rockets, Reza comes in. So we see Houston taking the W here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points. How'd you feel about his performance, Kenny?
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him because his play was genius. Just a textbook example of how to gain a mental edge and continue to exploit it.
He came off the bench and torched him tonight. That's my torch sound, Ernie. I know it don't sound like a torch, but I know you feel the heat. I don't think the plan was for him to play as big as he did tonight. But once this kid hit the floor, it didn't take long for him to take over.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson saying good night, and we'll see you again soon, but not soon enough.
gotta be better at containing the basketball. Let's set up in some one-on-one full court. You know the drill. Intensity. Intensity! Okay, guys. We need to pick up the intensity. Boston drill. Here we go. Nice work, nice work. Let's get some more shots up before we get out of here.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, you know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out.
뛰던 그때보다 조금은 일었어. 우리는 바보처럼 몸으로 부딪히면서 배웠어. 넘어질 때마다 일었어. 다시 고쳤었지. 이력서 눈부신 성공의 신바람. 잠시나마 불어봤던 휘파람. 한 곡도 채 끝나기 전에 그림자처럼 날 따라온 비바람. 시기 질투 기대 압박을 못 이긴 몇 번의 실축. 자만 나탐 속에 던졌던 말로 홈런을 맞는 실투. 다 끝. 난가 같았지만 우리 앞길을 막지 말라고 외치며 마음을 다잡 보냈었지. 진짜 한치 앞도 안 보이는 가시밭길에서도 절대 유턴 없이 잘 의리로 의지하면서 둘이 딱 붙어갔지. 비극 지극 기가 아프지만 지나고 보면 웃음 나오는 희극. 그래서 우린 지금을 참고 살아. 난 미쳤다 생각하면서 keep dreaming. 희망이란 끈 잡고 살아.
이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind. 이 도시에서 멍 때리는 것조차도 사치. 버릇처럼 내가 나를 착취해. 경추 쪽은 딱딱해지고 의식에 붙은 각질. 모두 위맑은 땀 대신 날 적시는 건 진땀이네. 잠든 시간에도 문제들이 쌓여. 눈 뜨자마자 결정해도 아직 익숙치 않은 타협. 시간을 도마 위에 식재료 썰듯 안 하면 하루는 순서가 뒤섞인 음식처럼 망가져. 지쳐도 경계하네 공허와 허무. 불안감 속에서 상기하네 15년 전 빈 털터리의 여유. 억울해도 납득돼 35년간의 필름이 어쩌면 수치 맞은 삶 건축된 우리의 이름이 길르니 어두워지지 않게 서로를 비판하고 세상을 보는 시선 삐딱하게. 얼굴에 피어난 주름은 당연해 마치 아파친 너 페이스. 평가는 다 끝난 다음에 핵인 인생의 레이스. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 peace of mind.
사실 조금 때 같아 내 같아 부다니는 건 달라지고 빨라졌지만 결국 가는 데 같아. 질리게 겪어도 사랑 때문에 애 같아. 이럴 때 보면 나도 아직 애 같아.
살기보단 생존하기 바쁜 정수리는 넓어지고 평소가 작아지는 마음 속에 피어나줬으면 해 한 송이의 평화 진흙탕 속의 연화. 이 험한 현실에서 아직 붙잡아두고 싶은 꿈. 넘고 힘든 삶의 능선에서 때론 포기하고 싶은 꿈. 너와 천천히 오래 걷고 싶어 until the end of time. 지금 난 간절히 원해 한 조각의 pizza.
wanna be ill. Spot runners thinking it can't happen till I trap them. Won't even run about guards, I don't believe in none of that. Your facts are backwards. Nas is a rebel of the street corner, pulling it out the dresser. Police got me under pressure. Nas, I'm not your legal type of fella. Drinking street dweller who's always on the corner. Less when I dress is never nothing less than guess. Kobe walking with a bop and my hat turned back. Love committing sins and my friends sell raps with a to keep it under my tongue. The school dropout, never like from day one. Cause life ain't a stretch. Fake crabs nuts, so I guzzle my while pulling on man. The type who be in your elevator. Somehow the rap game reminds me of the game. Used to sport valleys and gazelles with black frames. Now I'm into fat chains. Fly new chicks and new kicks. No doubt, see my stats are fat. This is what it's about. Before the BDP conflict with MC Shan. Around the time of Shantae, just the real Roxanne. I used to wake up every morning, see my crew on the block. Every day's a different planet, had us running from cops. If it wasn't hanging out in front of spots, we was at the factory, breaking the locks. Nowadays, I need to in the flash just like the next man. The yard guard, let me see 100 grand. Could use some being a wanted man, but if I hit rock bottom, then I'ma be the son of Sam. They call the crew to get live too. This way the Jakes should never stop it. Is your brain on? To all flop and thugs, enough respect to the project. Some ghosts, one love. Represent y'all, represent, represent y'all, represent, represent y'all, represent, represent y'all, represent. One time for your mind. This goes out to everybody in New York. It's living the real life in every projects all over. To my man, Big Will, we still here. The 40 side of burning. My man, Big LES. Big CeeLo from the Dime. Sean Penn, the 40 Busters. My crew, the Shorty Busters. The 41st side of Burning Posse. The Goodfellas. My man, Cormega, Lakey the Kid. Can't forget Drawers. The Hillbillies. My man, Slate, Wallet Head. Black J, Big Oogie. Crazy Barrier Spot. Big Dog. We rock the Lion Malachi. PhD. And my man, Primo, Gangstar. 94 real.
Let's take them back.
Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes a pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well bankrupt. A L and whatever else ain't up. As far as me, I'm still caught up in all it. Still calling my expendables, cause it's hard to believe I can fit all of them boys in one. And the streets start trembling. It's way too many it seems. Too many witnesses. Up and down with their visions of what a street is. I call it the seesaw syndrome. Syndrome, maybe you make a mistake, you lose. And this is for the real hip-hop. So would never, ever, ever ask me, am I here to replace Guru?
Word? That's how you feel up on this track? Little try on that.
What you trying to rap now?
Yeah, yo Royce.
What up, man?
We just lamping in the studio, you know, doing our thing.
Okay.
Bugging out, you know.
Right.
Little test run. So,
I need you to speak with your hands. On the count of 3. Everybody now, 1, 2, 3, go!
talk to him. Who stepped up in this rap game and seen acting fool?
Me and Pring, both names go together.
Lot of frontin' like they ill. Word. I think it's time to move on to the next one.
Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar. Nunca no mesmo lugar, seja sozinho a dois. O resto eu vejo depois. Mas só em pensar que com a sua face, tudo que eu pedisse, só você quem me desse. Aí pensando Deus se esse quatro falasse. Mas que pena, já era. Não deixo mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá. Porque eu ouço a voz dela através de alô. Se passou pela favela é porque alguém me falou. Então já que me deixou por aqui, aprendi a viver um pouco sozinho. Mas o que eu posso fazer, fia, se eu gosto da boemia. Realmente pra mim é dia, mas posso mudar. Mas como isso é questão de tempo, então isso nem tem um outro, nem curto, fica de canto, eu prefiro suar. Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar. Nunca no mesmo lugar, seja sozinho a dois. O resto eu vejo depois. O resto eu vejo depois, talvez. Pode ser que uma mina firmeza possa trombar no rolê. É isso, deixa comigo, é só seguir o sentido e despertar. Fala os picos floridos, mas não, pera lá, deixa eu falar, né assim. Para mim tem que ter. É só chegar e abusar, nem forjar, nem fingir que nem dá pra sentir o amor. Uma fita, ela nem confia, mas em mim acredita. No conto das minas que pra mim foi marcita. Tá pra tudo claro, mas a cena complica e a saudade fica. Então já era. Não deixo mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá. Porque quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida é cantar. Nunca no mesmo lugar, seja sozinho a dois. O resto eu vejo depois.
Make the 6 straight jump on Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole world took back to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Really represent when we come to your towns and lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your dance? Get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit and be on my way to Venice. LA got the people saying, Brooklyn saying, I see it saying, Vegas saying, Rio saying, Tokyo saying, down under saying, Miami saying, Jamaica. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Tell them where I'm at, when the flag to the everything fat, got a mold out on the track, my girls on stack. When I roll down the window, let me know where you at. North, South, Kekalak, Texas Grill, Cadillacs, through Miami, then back to London, Jamaica, then France, the whole world took effect to fire. Tell them, slow down, better represent when we come to your towns and lay back, slow down. What what you represent when we come to your downset. Getting with the business when I come from Kansas City. Hit Manila till it's Christmas out to India. Visit Puerto Rico, is this wizard? Bring the people back to Venice. LA got the people saying, Moscow saying, España, Kingston saying, Mexico saying, Shadow saying, Germany saying, La Puente saying, Ibiza. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Got the people saying, Amsterdam saying, Frisco saying, Switzerland saying, Sao Paulo saying, Joburg saying, Mexico saying, Stockholm saying, Jamaica. Yes, you can join. We like to love it. We like to love it. We like to love it.
HBK, yeah, you know how we do. And I can't quit, all I know is HBK, yeah, you know how we do. And I can't quit, all I know is
Make your lady back up in this, hop up in the six, and you should ignore these rappers, man. They say anything. Call me Susie Piggy Bank, I got plenty change. She rep HBK over everything. Married to the game with the wedding rag. Everybody try to duplicate, we just innovate. Young and making plenty cake, get my straight. I'm a heartbreak vet, being broke, what I can't accept. I'ma hold it down to the death. No Reeboks, cause it's all about a check. Bet $1 million that your man ain't like this. Cause I stack my chips, I'm on my grind. Mind on money, money on my mind. So if you in the way, I'll run you over. It's the heartbreak army, I'm a soldier. Huh? Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. I love my squad. Ain't nothing changed with the name on the check. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I don't know about y'all, but I'll die by respect. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I'ma live in the meantime. Haters telling me to chill cause they need time. Rest in peace, it's the G-A-N-G. Hate on me cause we ain't leave the seat vacant. We taking the RAP game to a new place. I swear that we got this tied like a shoelace for real. Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Wherever I go, my homies come to.
Bad screen, chicken wing.
We up in this thing. Wherever I go, my homies come to. We up in this thing.
what you think it'd be. Turn your head for 1 second and the tables turn. Trust me when I say that I'm not so you gotta fire up. You gotta let go. You gotta
destiny. I'm Mexican with an amazing race I get to be. My style wickedly perfect, you're not a factor, making me nervous. I'm a survivor, collapsed on a planet deserted. That's the word, like a $10,000 pyramid scheme. Changing the face of the game like the Swarm medical team. Lead troopers, a league of supreme. Cut your luck with sleep, go home, the biggest loser, huh? I'll have the last laugh, the last comic standing. Make it the band play as you walk up stage empty-handed. And I'm taking home America's next top model. Back to the bachelor pad, show us some.
personality. The cult of personality. The cult of personality. Neon lights, doorbell cries. When a leader speaks, that leader dies. He won't have to follow me. Only you can set you free. You gave me fortune, you gave me fire, you gave me power in your God's name. I'm every person you need to be.
Not what your country can do for you. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. 'Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make 'em stay there.
Ludacris going in on the verse, cause I never been defeated and I won't stop now. Keep your hands up, get them in the sky for the homies that ain't making it, my folks locked down. I never went nowhere, what they saying Luda's back. Blame it on that, the hood call it Ludic. And I'm on this foolish track, so I spit my foolish flow. My hands go up and down, like go. My verses still be serving, tight like a million. This last time on a college remix, now I'm on the original version. Can't never count me out, y'all better count me in. Got 20 bank accounts, accountants count me in. Make millions every year, the South's champion. 'Cause all I do is
win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they say there. 'Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make 'em stay there.
Swerving in my low, head on the swivel, you know, sir. swerving me's a no-no. Clean as a whistle as I pull out in my Rolls Royce. Yellow bone passenger, they see it, they say, oh boy. Tell Kelly, back it up, my call me loco. Therefore, don't make me pull that. Ask you what you laughing at. Represent that mud life. Dirty money, you better get your mud right. We come together holding hands and holler mud life. We all been all black, it's like life. You riding or what? Cause we riding tonight. Now you riding with me cause you wasn't.
All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Got money on my mind, I can never get it up. And every time I step up in the building, everybody hands go up. And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there. Cause all I do is win, win, win. And if you going in, put your hands in the air, make them stay there.
Heat in the kitchen, pot on the stove, water getting boiled. Being sold, Snoopy in the hookie, system overload. I've been running this rap game since I was 20 years old. I hung with the worst of them, bust till I burst them up, floss them up, toss them up, harder one, cross them up. Pardon me, I'm bossing up, press you up, bless you, bro, don't mess with us. We like the U in the 80s, back to back, set a track, hit the lick, get it back, get the trick, jump the track. I want my money back, time and time again, while I'm sipping on this.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Golden State Warriors as they go up against the Rockets in Houston. Houston comes into this one after the win against the Nuggets in Denver. That game was a dominant performance. Always nice to win one going away, but it's just one game, and they'll be ready to go tonight. And you might remember the last time we saw Freak on the court. He was putting up gigantic numbers, a huge career high for him, and an amazing performance. Kenny, how impressive was that for you?
Putting up the numbers that he just did, that's something only elite players in the NBA can do. This was the coming out, I'm going to say it, the coming out party of Freak.
You know, he's quickly risen up the charts. Many around the league with that performance, they're going to see that. Let me say it in my Dick Vitale voice. Get ready, baby. He's a PTP, baby. The Freak has arisen.
That was pretty convincing.
Thank you.
I thought he was here.
Not bad at all.
He's not in this game.
Let's go out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew.
Coaches is practicing, man. Always. You'll see tonight. I don't doubt it. But I'll be the one putting on the real show. Yeah, 9 to 5, man. Everybody. Best start warming up now if you want to be anywhere near my level. Always you talk. See you out there, man.
Well, everyone, thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony with Doris Burke on our sideline. The Houston Rockets coming to this one after a win against the Nuggets in Denver. And there wasn't much question as to how that game was going to turn out. They absolutely put the hammer down on them.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Against the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. And it's Laverne in at the 5 down low. Now Beverly following the miss by Draymond Green from deep. Here's Howard. Bank shot. No good. Now Iguodala. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Spurs in San Antonio. And here we go. Fast break. Beverly's got it. Ariza passes to Harden. That's good. Harden's got his first basket of the night.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Outside Curry. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it. He made it look easy that time.
Gentlemen.
That's good from Stephen Curry. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Harden against Thompson.
Move the ball. It's sticking too much.
Harden right side. Laverne grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Iguodala kicks to Green. The shot's good on the assist by Iguodala. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The dish to Beasley. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. He feeds it to Howard. Ariza kicks to Beverly. Clock at 4. Houston needs to get a shot off. Here's Beasley, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. And the wide open shot from Green. And the 3 off target.
Boy, with an open look like that, he is so gifted. Man, you've got to play better defense. Eventually, he's going to make you pay.
Yeah, you can see he's still in rhythm, even though he misses that one. Almost always deadly when he's that open.
They get the rebound. Last outing for Golden State, they won that game against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And the deciding factor in that one was their success from the floor. I mean, they just hit big shots time and time again.
Yeah, just the way you want it when you're the road team. Don't even give the fans a chance to get into it.
And that one's good. Harden's got his second bucket tonight.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Well, Steve Kerr had a few moments to share with me. They are going up against arguably the toughest center the NBA has to offer in Dwight Howard. One problem that Howard poses is his ability
like we always do it this time. Cold, blowing your mind. Hey dummy, this no accident, all of this was designed. Took my time, crack from behind, and I opened up your blinds, rise and shine. Cold world, same used to drive around with your girl. In my mama's Civic, now I'm out here trying to get it. I ain't like you, boy, I spit it how I live it. So when you see me in the streets, man, I ain't got a mimic, cause I ain't got an image to uphold. This real, I ain't got a gimmick, I just flowed it. The boy that set fire to the booth. In a game full of liars, it turns out that I'm the truth. Some say that rap's alive, it turns out that I'm the proof. Cause the ones y'all thought would save the day can't even tie my boots. The ones y'all thought can hang with me can't even let these words be my I don't rhyme my before I wake, I pray to the Lord, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take. Lord, I've been dreaming about the paper. Get rich before I see my life taper. I hope my mama get to see Jamaica before she meet her maker. I hoop but never good enough to ever be a Laker. But these words I recall got me ballin'. Jordan, more than a rapper, this a natural disaster. Boy, I'm meaner than Katrina mixed with Gina. Shut up, Cole. This is for back home, homes. What up, Bo? This is for them that played me. What up? Nah, I ain't mad, it's sad. You went from bad to real bad. Two kids that don't even know they real dad. Real sad, baby girl, I wish you still had it. Then maybe you could get a taste of living Philmatic. It's cold, still at it. Y'all be talking about the same and how I feel about it. That's why I don't respect that. You talking cold planning funerals, you might fit the. Before I wake, I pray to the Lord, my soul to take. My soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take. Hey, get on your job, little man. This ain't Saturday. We in two different lanes, you can't navigate. We in two different games, you playing patty cake. Brother, you're lame. You out of shape. My mind run a mile a minute. The sky's the limit. I'm so high, I'm diving in it. My ride just tinted. But it's just invented, the best out. Foolish pride to make you not admit it. What if this why you nodding with it? The hate in your blood can't stop your soul from vibing with it. Now you all conflicted, cause my flows is wicked. And my sticker and all of y'all picking me cause they know a star when they see a star. Ain't even got a no here. Cheer up, you saved so many, you a hero. Medal of Honor, I'm feeling on top like Pac when he with Madonna. Hey, this is before dishonor. Get arrested and forget to tell my mama. She got enough to stress about my gon' get me out. No criminal record, but I'm making criminal records. Isn't it ironic? Isn't it iconic? Jacket so expensive you wouldn't even try on it. But it fit me perfect, I purchase it if I want it. The city on my shoulders, so no girl, you can't cry on it. When you make a list of the greatest, hate, am I on it? Maybe not yet, but I got the clock set. It goes tick, tock, game on lock. Sun gon' shine, but the rain won't stop, oh no. If I should die before I wake, I pray to the Lord, my soul to take, my soul to take, my soul to take.
It's the 2K Sports.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire.
Io non dormo quando ti penso, io non dormo e basta e compenso. Io lo so che siamo uniti, se a capirsi basta il silenzio. Senza te sarai nel vuoto, mentre insieme siamo immortali. Baby, accelero la moto, chiudi gli occhi e spegni i fanali. Vedi, noi siamo la luce insieme, il male che produce il bene. La notte abbassa lo sguardo, che guardarci non gli conviene. Siamo il bianco e siamo il nero, siamo Dio che appare davvero. Siamo piccoli e perfetti, come il mondo visto dal cielo.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci
About time for anyone telling you off for all your deeds. No sign the roaring thunder stopped and cold to read. No time. I get mine and make no excuses. Waste of precious breath. No time. The sun shines on everyone, love yourself to death. So you gotta fire up. You gotta let go. You never be loved. You gotta face up. You gotta get loose. You never know the top till you get too low.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire, cose che non si possono dire, insieme siamo l'inizio e la fine.
Ci cerchiamo come animali, a piedi nudi come i gitani, contro il mondo con le mani, come se non ci fosse un domani. Ora siamo pronti a tutto, a cose che non possiamo dire, a sogni che non fanno dormire. Noi siamo l'inizio e la fine. Non devo guardare il cielo per capire da dove piove. Se mi cerchi sono già altrove, indirizzo nuvola 9. Io che ti ho coperta d'oro nei nostri giorni preziosi, ed ora piango sangue e gli dei sono tutti invidiosi.
Siamo fragili, se tutti ci toccano, siamo fatti di sogni che non ci fanno dormire, cose che non si possono dire, insieme siamo l'inizio e la fine. Insieme siamo l'inizio e la fine.
Can't be sleeping, keep on waking without the woman next to me. Guilt is burning.
Welcome to 2KU. In this video, we're going to show you how to play My Team. To start, let's head over to the Manage Team menu, where you'll build your lineups. When editing a lineup, you can learn more about
Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. So blame it on the night. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me. Don't blame it on me.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. It's Memphis and Philadelphia. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Steve Blake is out there with Stauskas. Then it's Jones. Then it's Mbamute. And it's Verajao in at the center, filling out the middle. And it's Okafor missing. And so it's Memphis with it. Kicks it to Blake. Passes it to Stauskas. Picked by Verajao. And Nick Stauskas with the three. Stauskas has got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for Memphis. Roten with it. It's Okafor atop the key. Picked by Okafor. Here's Covington, defended by Jones.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup. Give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And both free throws good for Covington.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Blake misses. Roten gets to Okafor. Teardrop shot. Puts up the baby hook. And off the front. And in it goes.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
And stolen by Roten. To the paint. Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Stauskas, and he goes in for the dunk.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. They set the pick. Roten the pass to Okafor. There's a screen by Noel. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Here's Blake. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. Blake's got his first 2 points of the night.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. And it's blocked. And it's Memphis on the break. Jones is running. Stolen. On the wing, Thompson. He dishes it to Roten. Lets a floater go. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
At the line, Nerlens Noel.
That's good from Noel. That misses, so he splits the free throws.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead. And stolen by Roten. And now Philadelphia on the break. How about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Special thanks to Kia for that sweet Kia Slam Cam replay. Now here is Verajao. Pass to Stauskas. Verajao down low. Noel on him. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Nerlens Noel. Memphis shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. No good on the free throw. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Okafor. Landry comes in for Noel. Nick Stauskas is checked in for Thompson. And it's Jackson in for Tony Roten. Memphis also making some changes. Payne, he's checked in for Mbamute. Wallace comes in for Jones. And Harris subbed in for Stauskas.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And now Philadelphia on the break. And Jackson with the basket on the assist from Covington. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Philadelphia.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And so here is Philadelphia after Memphis gets the three. Jackson dishes to Covington. Landry in the post, working on Payne. Landry gets the bucket. Landry's got his first points of the game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
And here's Jackson. He feeds it to Covington. Landry with the screen. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Isaiah Cannon, he's checked in for Robert Covington. Memphis trails by 4. Over to the left wing. Embiid with the steal. Guys, this offense very effective.
Going right at them.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart. The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
And stolen by Payne. Here's Mejri. Rebound by Stauskas.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Now the feed to Landry. We've got 33 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Cannon. It's rebounded by Memphis. Mejri guarded by Embiid. Here's Mejri. Nails the baby hook. Jackson. No good. Welcome back, everyone. We're ready to get going again as this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports continues. Players are topped off with Gatorade, hydrated, and ready to get going again as well. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive, guys, on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Memphis, Laverne is out there with Wallace, and it's Steve Blake. Then there's Harris. So it's Philadelphia now, following the score by Memphis. Shot from 12. Tries again, and Okafor with the layup. Okafor's got his second bucket of the night.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And it's sent back by Wallace. And Laverne kicks to Harris. Blake, that's for 2. Misses off the right iron. Thompson passes to Roten. Feeds it to Noel. Stauskas dishes to Noel. The second effort. And Blocked. Wallace outside. Chance there to take the lead. Missing. And Thompson kicks to Okafor. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 6 points for Jahlil Okafor.
Crisp pass into the paint.
Blake up top. He's covered by Roten. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Now Blake. He has 5. Offline with his 3.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Robert Covington's checked in for Philadelphia. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Cooley's checked in. And Baamute comes in for Gerald Wallace. Stauskas is checked in for Harris. And Jones subbed in for Steve Blake.
I tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here. He shattered the backboard.
And Memphis making a change here. Verajau's checked in. For Memphis, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Thompson up top. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. For Philadelphia, they have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Tony Roten at the line for 2.
A free throw drops for Roten. He doesn't get the second one. Memphis trails by 4. Here's Stauskas. Got a piece of it. Tries to keep it alive. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Okafor against Verajau. Here's Stauskas. He has 5. Off the pick. Another shot. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Thompson with the bucket.
And nice job again. That time to add to their lead. They're doing everything right at the moment.
Greg, you're exactly right. Good, solid, steady, no-frills basketball. Doing it in all aspects of the game right now, and that's a hard combination to beat. After going scoreless in the first, he's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
And you can tell they're just a little out of sync. I think he just wants to get everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Okafor. Landry comes in for Nerlens Noel. And it's Jackson in for Thompson. Now here's Roten. Jackson kicks to Embiid. Covington passes to Landry. Now here's Roten. Defense is right there. No good from 11 feet. Memphis trails by 4. Here's Jones. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Jones has got 8.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Covington dishes to Embiid, and he finishes nicely on the layup. And Philadelphia leads by 4.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Cannon's checked in. Jones kicks to Singleton. And off target as he starts the game 0 for 1. Outside Jackson. Landry with the screen. It's Jackson with the drive. He kicks to Embiid. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
How about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Now here's Jones. Here's Stauskas. 5 points in the game. Amute, a screen on Jackson. For 3, Stauskas. Here's Payne. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Here's Embiid. Payne grabs the board. Payne's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Just his first attempt. No good off the back of the rim.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
And so here's Memphis. After the miss from Joel Embiid. That's good. Jones has got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now here's Jackson. Not a lot of room. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Jackson's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very... It's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. 3rd quarter starting here now.
A solid quarter for Jones. He has 11 points, and he's knocked down a pair of 3-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
We got Robert Covington, Tony Roten out there with Thompson. Then there's Okafor, and it's Noel in at the 4 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And Thompson kicks to Okafor. Here's Roten, and he gets it to go. Roten's got the first field goal of the second half for Philadelphia. Memphis trails by 6. Covington passes to Noel. Misses from close range. Memphis with the ball. Blake for 3. Good D by Thompson. Covington kicks to Okafor. The floater. No luck. Now Memphis takes it the other way. It's blocked.
Still a bit chilly from the field at the start of this 3rd quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Stauskas. Kicks it out to Jones. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Roten kicks to Thompson. Philadelphia moving the ball around. There's a screen by Noel. Covington dishes to Okafor. The second chance effort. And it's Noel missing. Memphis trails by 6. Blake passes to Stauskas. Here's Jones. And the rejection by Noel.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here's Covington. Gets to the corner and buries it. Covington's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
You know, I don't think that was the shot they had in mind, but they'll take it.
Blake for 3. Thompson with the rebound.
Ugly start. The second half, they've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
They get it back. Okafor. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Okafor's got 10.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Mitch Stauskas is checked in for Robert Covington. Memphis also making some changes. Laverne comes in for Mbamute. And Wallace subbed in for James Jones. On the wing, Wallace. 3-pointer. The rebound by Roten.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Memphis trails by 10. And Laverne kicks to Blake. Tries to snap the cold streak. Again, Wallace missing. There's the dish to Stauskas. Now the pass to Roten. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
That free throw missing.